it going, everyone? Hope you all had a good week. Didn't really do a video last week. Not much really to report, and I'm proper snowed under with work. Company's going through a lot at the minute, and it just was completely anti-internet. Everything that I hate about it. I'm a strong believer in, if you don't have something nice to say, don't bother saying it. And I probably rose or stooped to a few of the comments on Andrew's video, so I'd just like to apologise to Andrew for that. Didn't mean it to go that way. It's not usually me, but as I say, I've been friends with Chris Masters, who's readily available on Facebook, who owns Koi Masters, and he'll answer any questions that you need to know about the Advantage and the fact that it isn't a clay. He's there, so that's all I'm really going to say about that. It's not like me, it's not what I do, because I just don't think people deserve my time for that. So that's actually what I did last week. I took myself off to see Chris over at Koi Masters and picked myself up a bag of food, 10 kilos for 75 quid. Cannot be bad to that. Obviously Koi Masters Advantage, that's how I buy it, unbranded, as he's the guy that makes it. So that's the pallet. Never really fed Hikari week during before. Fish seem to like it, they're all doing well on it, but I also ended up doing a deal on another fish, substantial size fish, so watch out for that. I'll be back over to pick that up next week. But she's lovely. One of 3 of Suetsugu's finest a few years ago, so yeah, lovely fish. I may have to try and come up with moving 1 or 2 of mine on to accommodate, but I'll see how they go, because I've been trying to think which one I would get rid of, and I can't really think of one. But anyway, I want to talk about this awesome piece of kit that James the Koi Whisperer made for me. Absolutely blown away by it. I can't thank him enough. I think it looks great. No idea where I'm going to put it for best effect. I'm wondering, smack bang in the middle of the pond there, which is probably where it's going to end up, or maybe on the end of the filter house. Probably the middle of the pond. Done my filters today as normal. Cleared them all off. The new sieve that I put in the top of that shower is working absolutely wonders. I only have to clean it twice a week, Wednesdays and Saturdays, when I do the other filters, and it's 100%. It probably looks like there's a lot of fines in the water today, but I've jet washed off the stones on the top of the pond, and that's sent quite a bit of muck in there, so that's all that's causing that. Well, decided on there. I think it looks absolutely great. Another thing I did sort out this week was the fry tank and the keepers. Drained it all down, did a massive water change, cleaned all the filters out, and I put the fish into another bowl for some inspection. I did a little video on them just to show you the kind of size that they've put on over the last couple of weeks. It's absolutely ridiculous. Another thing I'm going to have to consider is getting the covers on the pond, which I haven't even built yet. Heater I've got set to 16 degrees. It's coming on through the night, and it can be on in the morning, and it's sort of stayed around 16.5 degrees all day until it cools down at night again. But it did come out that we had a particularly cold morning at the start of the week, and there was steam coming off the pond, so I don't want to be paying to heat the air, as they say, so I'll get that sorted. Anyway, I'll put up the video of the fry, let you have a look. Cheers. Just thought I'd do an update on the fry. That I selected as my keepers, and some of these things I've put on some serious amount of size. Try and get my hand in there for perspective. But that's why I kept them plain ones. The Benny-Goy. Hopefully they'll grow into some decent sized fish. The water has got some serious amount of algae in it, don't mind that. I'm doing a massive water change on their tank now. So I just thought I'd throw some of them into a bowl and let you see what they've become. I've got some decent markings have come through on the ones that I didn't think much of the pattern when they went in. I haven't really seen them for a couple of weeks because I've let the water go seriously green. And yeah, I'm pleased with how they're coming on. Like this wee one, that was just plain white when it went in. It's got a nice pattern coming through. But some of these things are put on some serious bulk over the last couple of weeks. But yeah, that's it for the fry. So I guess that's it for this week. Really, not doing much at all. We've got sober October for charity, so I suppose this is my first weekend without a beer since October last year when I did it. I'm a sucker for decent whiskey and a nice cigar, so I'll have nothing now until November the 1st. But yeah, in closing, I'd just say massive thanks to James obviously for that, and also a massive thanks to everyone who subscribed lately. Just didn't seem like yesterday I was just turning 300, and now we're up to over 4,500 in no time at all, so really appreciate that. And no doubt we'll have a chat next week after I've been to pick up my new fish. Have a good week, folks. Take it easy.